In 1995, Russian undercover agents super soldier Alexei Shostakov and Black Widow Melina Vostokov pose as a normal family in Ohio with their surrogate daughters Natasha Romanoff and Yelena Belova. When the mission to steal SHIELD intel is complete, the family escapes to Cuba and rendezvous with their boss, General Dreykov, who has Natasha and Yelena taken to the Red Room for training. Years pass and Alexei is imprisoned in Russia, while Natasha defects to SHIELD after bombing Dreykov's Budapest office, apparently killing him and his young daughter Antonia. In 2016, Romanov is a fugitive for violating the Sokovia Accords during the events of Captain America: Civil War. She escapes from U.S. Secretary of State Thaddeus Ross and flees to a safe house in Norway, supplied by Rick Mason. Meanwhile, Yelena kills a rogue former Black Widow, but comes in contact with a synthetic gas that neutralizes the Red Room's chemical mind control agent. Yelena sends the antidote to Natasha, hoping that she will return to help Yelena free the other widows. When Natasha unknowingly drives off with the antidote, she is attacked by Taskmaster, who is after it. Natasha manages to escape Taskmaster and realizes that the antidote came from Yelena. The two reunite in Budapest, where Natasha learns Dreykov is alive, and the Red Room is still active. Shortly after, they are attacked by Black Widows, and Natasha and Yelena evade the Widows and Taskmaster before meeting Mason, who supplies them with a helicopter. Natasha and Yelena break Alexei out of prison to learn Dreykov's location. He tells them to speak with Melina, who lives on a farm outside St. Petersburg, where she developed the chemical mind control process used on the Widows. There, Yelena reveals that while they were not a real family, she believed that they were. Melina admits she sent their location to Dreykov, whose agents arrive and take them to the Red Room, which is revealed to be an aerial facility. Melina and Natasha use face mask technology to switch places before being captured, allowing Melina to free Alexei and Yelena from their restraints. Meanwhile, Natasha confronts Dreykov, who sees through her disguise. Natasha learns Taskmaster is Dreykov's daughter Antonia, who suffered damage so severe that Dreykov had to put a chip in her head, turning her into the perfect soldier, capable of mimicking the actions of anyone she sees, including several Avengers. Natasha attempts to kill Dreykov, but fails to harm him due to a pheromone lock installed in every Widow. Dreykov reveals that he controls Widows worldwide via his desk console. Natasha intentionally breaks her nose, severing a nerve in her nasal passage to negate the pheromone, and then is able to attack Dreykov. Alexei battles Taskmaster while Melina takes out one of the facility's engines, and Yelena searches for the other Widows who are sent to protect Dreykov. Together, Alexei and Yelena lock Taskmaster in a cell. Dreykov escapes as the Widows attack Natasha, but Yelena creates an antidote bomb that releases the Widows from the mind control. Natasha gets into the control desk and copies the location of the other Widows worldwide as the facility begins to explode and fall. Natasha retrieves the two surviving vials of the antidote and frees Taskmaster from the locked cell. Melina and Alexei escape via a plane, just as Yelena takes out Dreykov's helicopter, killing him. Natasha gives Yelena a parachute before battling Taskmaster in freefall. After landing, Natasha uses the antidote on Taskmaster, freeing her from servitude. The freed Widows arrive as Yelena, Melina, and Alexei say goodbye to Natasha. She gives Yelena the last antidote vial and the portable drive, telling her to find and free the other Widows that are still mind-controlled. As they leave with Antonia, Natasha awaits Ross and his men, who have arrived to apprehend her. 2 weeks later, Natasha reunites with Mason, who supplies her with a Quinjet. She leaves in it, intending to free the imprisoned Avengers. In a post-credits scene set after Natasha's death in Avengers Endgame, Yelena encounters Contessa Valentina Allegra de Fontaine at Natasha's grave. Valentina assigns Clint Barton, whom she claims is responsible for Natasha's death, as Yelena's next target.